for the entire world now.
Although we have more than 1.5 million articles in English, this is actually less than 1/3 of the total work. More people see Wikipedia each day than see CNN and the BBC combined.
He's created a website that's interesting. It's loaded with information that's good, sound, solid. But it's also loaded with information that's unreliable. And depending on when you go in there to Wikipedia and what you're looking for, you can get burned badly.
Information is flowing onto the web that is unedited, unmonitored, and is not answerable to anyone. That is a dangerous situation.
Wikipedia can, in a sense, control what people think. They paint themselves as a democracy with a neutral point of view, and neither are true.
I actually do think Wikipedia is an amazing thing. It is the first place I go when I'm looking for knowledge or when I want to create some. Fabulous. Jimmy, thank you so much for stopping by.
There's no one in control. It's intellectual and cultural anarchy.
Any user can change any entry, and if enough other users agree with them, it becomes true.
Why wait for somebody else to write history when you can write it or rewrite it yourself?
If you're in a situation where you absolutely have to be spot on correct, don't trust it.
Everybody's an editor on Wikipedia, so nobody's an editor.
I don't trust Wikipedia.
Published encyclopedias are written by experts. The problem, of course, with Wikipedia is that anyone can put their 2 cents in, and they do.
Readers make modifications. You don't know whether those modifications are any more accurate than the original was.
An infinite number of anonymous editors, you don't have the ability to make a judgment about the source.
I think most people would be surprised to find out that the people who run the site are known only by names like Derova and Slim Virgin.
You have no idea who wrote what, for what purpose, what the writer's qualifications, state of knowledge may be. Traditionally, anonymity in written materials has been associated with such things as ransom notes, poison pen letters, graffiti, and the anonymity was, quite straightforwardly, a way of avoiding responsibility for what's been written.
There is a First Amendment right to anonymity. No doubt about it. The pamphleteers in the early days of this country, most of them were anonymous. And if there's some reason to do that, I can understand it. But nobody at Wikipedia knows who writes what.
The greatness of free speech is that everybody has the right to publish their own opinions, stand behind them, without being penalized legally for having those opinions. But the kind of free speech we have on Wikipedia, in which anybody says anything and can't be held accountable for them, well, you don't need a First Amendment to protect that kind of free speech because nobody knows who these people are.
The way I like to explain this to people is there's anonymity, and then there's real names, and then in the middle somewhere is pseudonymity, where you've got a pseudonym, but it's a stable identity and that you're willing to stand behind it.